I'm going to share with you 10 of my favorite books that we sell at Usborne Books and More. One of my current favorites is this baby book, Hello Baby. It is not only cloth and soft and easy for those little ones, but it has this sweet rattle that they can grab. Beautiful pages. You can throw it in the wash when it gets all baby gooed. Very sweet book. Another one that is an absolute favorite that many of you might recognize is All Better. This one has been a favorite in our home for a long time. It has these Band-Aids. They are plastic, sticky on the back. They're hard, they're thick, they're very reusable. There's 5 Band-Aids, and each of the animals gets hurt. So dog gets hurt, and he says, clean it, kiss it, and put a Band-Aid on it. And you put the Band-Aid on it. So all the characters get their own Band-Aids. This book is amazing and great for little ones that are scared of Band-Aids, to help them get used to those. The beginner series has been one of my favorites for a long time. Any of these books are incredible. They are hardback, small beginner reference books. So they are filled with beautiful pictures and short bits of text broken up around the page. And they even are on our Quick Links website, which means you can get on and get more information on our website with videos and resources and pictures. My son was looking at the snakes book, and we got on the website and it showed snakes that were shedding their skin and different things that we had been talking about in the book. So this beginner reference book, we have 40 titles in this series, is one that's a must-have on your shelf. One of our Lift the Flap series is a first question and answers, and this one I have loved. One of the things that I love about Usborne is that they don't dumb down the information just because they're for kids. They are filled with content, and this one's got lots of flaps in it. But the one that I loved, it says, do all rainbows have the same stripes? Yes, but when a second rainbow appears above the first, the stripes are flipped. And I never realized that. So the top rainbow would start with red on the bottom and go to the indigo on the top. So these books are full of fun information about the sun, about lightning and thunder, about wind, can you see the wind, and all the effects of the weather and what makes it rain. Another great one is the Jungle Magic Painting book. This is awesome because it comes with a paintbrush and all you need is water. Perfect. You don't have messy paint everywhere, and the little paint is in the pages, so when you get water on it, you don't know which color is going to appear, and you can paint a beautiful page. There's several in this series. This one is a fun one. Another activity book that is actually pretty crucial to reading is writing. This Write Your Own series is so fun. You draw your own comics, adventure stories, but it walks you through the different aspects of writing a story. This one is just a must-have for every child, to write and draw your own story. Too Many Tomatoes. This one is so fun. Very rhythmic and rhymey. Grandfather's garden is popping with peas. It's buzzing with blossoms and bumbling bees. It's bursting with berries and beans and potatoes and tall, twiny vines of too many tomatoes. The story goes on with them going to the farmer's market and just tomatoes, and just fun and rhythmic and rhymey. You'll love this one. Count to 100. This one, as soon as it came out, it became one of my all-time favorites because it is gorgeous. The graphics in here are so fun and beautiful. A little sample. Just look at these balloons. They're just so unique and fun. Look at the little mice on there. Just fun and beautiful. So it goes all the way to 10, and then it skips by 10s and goes from 20, 30, 40, just goes all the way up, and just has fun graphics, introduces some multiplication concepts with 7 rows of 10 to make 70. Super fun, awesome book to have on your shelf. A couple more. Anna Hibiscus for you chapter lovers. This book is written about a girl who lives in West Africa, and her dad is West African and her mom is Canadian. And this one I love because my husband's West African, and so I can kind of relate to her being from two cultural backgrounds and having family in two parts of the world, and it just is a simple story that talks about her life in West Africa and how they live, and it's a beautiful cultural experience, so I recommend Anna Hibiscus series. Another fun reader is the 10-minute bedtime stories, 10 more minute bedtime stories, just because they're simple, they're fun, and they are full of some great illustrations and fun stories in here. So it's just packed full. I can take this one up to my son's room and we can read it every night for like 2 weeks and have different stories and fun pictures, and they're short and great. One more, I can't just have 10 favorites, is our illustrated story collection. I love the illustrated stories. They have this plush cover, real thick, this beautiful ribbon in here. You can pull it out here. And table of contents. In this one is Sleeping Beauty, The Emperor and the Nightingale, Beauty and the Beast, The Dragon Painter, Frog Princess, and more. And this has, the stories have a few chapters in them, but it's not a lot of reading for those that are wanting chapter books, but not like a full series where they can read a whole story in one book, but need a little bit of stories broken up for them. Not a lot of text on the page, lots of pictures, but several stories and several chapters in each story. So I'm excited for you to find your favorites and fill your shelves with Usborne books and more.